morning. How y'all beautiful people doing today? Y'all want some content? Y'all want some bullshit? We got all that. Wake up, my good people. Good morning. We got a good word. What's going on? Wazam, did you hear? Have you heard? From politics to weather, let's talk about it. Tomorrow's mama bird, keep it positive. Don't try me today or get kicked to the curb. Good morning. What's going on? Have you heard? Have you heard? Content bullshit. We got the morning vibe. Content bullshit. Talk to me while I ride. Hit the link and tell me some. You get where I'm coming from. Wazam, welcome to the live. We gon' learn ya, open up your eyes. So buckle up, it's gon' be a ride. Y'all rockin' with PT and just my vibe. We here to get your day started. Y'all come chill with us. Rock out in the chat or hit the link. We wanna see what's on y'all minds. Content bullshit. We got the morning vibe. Content bullshit. Talk to me while I ride. Content bullshit. Hit the link and tell me some. Content bullshit. You get where I'm coming from.
How they supposed to know who you are if you don't even know who you are? When I look at you, who are you? Like, you know what I'm saying? See me till I saw myself. If you don't know your worth or what you stand for, how I'm supposed to know? No, they ain't seen me till I saw myself. Bet I won't keep wasting breath. Guess who gon' get left? Love will make a step, I wanna stutter still. Betrayal make you spin the block on your own flesh. Shit. Always a test. We get right to the money, but they going left. Turn an angel to a devil, make them slang heavy metal. You can bless them, they gon' still be a whole ass day. No, from a state with no mistake, and you know it, yeah. From a trick, he gon' spin that on her heart, yeah. He got caught up on her leg, oh Lord, yeah. That bitch sent the bed to the door. Yeah, I put my daughters first. I stay on my son's neck, I know they be hurt. Yeah, my mama wondering if I'm really gon' be there. Yeah, when she call, yeah, I be right there. Mama, I love you. If it's up, it's stuck. If it's up, it's stuck. Yeah, fuck. If it's up, it's stuck. Shit, fuck. If it's up, it's stuck. Nigga better duck. Yeah, I don't shoot for love. Yeah, I don't shoot for love. I don't shoot to die. Yeah, I know real. Yeah, no, you are not. Yeah, hey, I'll pop your top like a soda pop. Yeah, hey, dilate a thigh. What you talking about? Yeah, I'm lit like freaky time. Ain't nobody figure me out. Yeah, I tie like Mr. Miyagi. Move away like a dollar. Hey, I don't know why that bitch fuck with me. Yeah, but I know that bitch gon' pray for me. Hey, bitch, you better get up with me. If you owe me any type of money, yeah. Hey, no, you can't get no more when they come on board, look. Boy, you gon' be so hungry, yeah. Plus, I'ma fuck your bitch on, yeah. And I'ma pick that chopper like a good time. If it's up, it's stuck. If it's up, it's stuck, yeah. Fuck. If it's up, it's stuck.
back to that nigga you switched on me for, yeah, he did all that flexing. But he couldn't keep that facade, no, he broke your heart, no, you had him stressing. I'm finna go fuck your best friend. I'ma be back around 7, maybe 11. I put this on my soul. I don't give a fuck what you do, just don't lie to me and I won't lie to you. Cause I know you got hoes, and baby I got hoes too, but you know I'ma always come back to you. I don't know why you play with me, like I don't got options. Baby stop it, blaming me for you cheating on me. You got problems, baby drop it. Now I got you, burning roses, say I got you, burning roses.
Started from the top. Nigga tell you everything but what a nigga done for your motherfucking ass, nigga. I know these niggas will change on me. I had to get up and change up. Couple of my niggas done changed up. They ain't wanna see my change up. Don't change on me. Yeah. Hey, don't change on me. Yeah. Hey, I know these niggas will change on me. I had to get up and change up. Couple of my niggas done changed up. They ain't wanna see my change up. Don't change on me. Yeah. Hey, don't change on me. Yeah. Hey, yeah, don't change on me. I don't see why you wanna change on me, don't change on me. Got a lot of partners flying high, got a lot of blood stains on me. Now I gotta love you from a distance, can't cry on me. You can't rely on me no more, no more, no more. Yeah, on right now, yeah, can't let them bring me down. Ain't no love, what's really love when flesh and blood ain't showing love no more. It's me and my bitches, yeah, they don't want me there. She say they don't know the real you. She call me daddy, she say nigga, they gon' kill you. You can't be showing no love to nobody that don't show it back to you. Quit looking back into the rear view. Let's get this residual revenue. Yeah. They don't wanna see you on. I know these niggas will change on me. I had to get up and change up. Couple of my niggas done changed up. They ain't wanna see my change up. Don't change on me. Yeah. Hey, don't change on me. Yeah. Hey, I know these niggas will change on me. I had to get up and change up. Couple of my niggas done changed up. They ain't wanna see my change up. Don't change on me. Yeah. Hey, don't change on me. Yeah. Hey. Yeah, I know I ain't gon' never change, I ain't never change, I respect the game. What you stand on, who you got some respect for, who you changed on, where you came from. I ain't making this for following nobody, if we going to war, I ain't following nobody. Nobody, no help catching nobody, I don't need nobody's. Fuck a CEO and a pill, let them free my nigga Bruno. My ex bitch wanna do her, she jealous of how I maneuver. You ever met a real nigga through a whole nigga? Ask me how I know, nigga. This shit been rent through and water down. We smoking kush by the quarter pound. Ooh. Don't change. My soul don't change, my drink don't change, I ain't gon' change on my whole mind. Like some of these suckers, I don't know. When you at the top, the shit can get, yeah, it's gon' get lonely. Yeah, I be missing my room, I know these niggas will change on me. I had to get up and change up. Couple of my niggas done changed up. They ain't wanna see my change up. Don't change on me. Yeah. Hey, don't change on me. Yeah. Hey, I know these niggas will change on me. I had to get up and change up. Couple of my niggas done changed up. They ain't wanna see my change up. Don't change on me. Yeah. Hey, don't change on me. Yeah. Hey.
Yeah, I be missing my woo. I be missing my boo. Grip gon' get to him. Yeah, I be missing my woo.
I be missing my bro. Not a blemish on my image. I'm eternal, I'm eternal. Ain't no promise I'ma see tomorrow. Yeah, something but my name, make a fuck nigga stay in they lane. Burn them up and turn them up internally. I feel like I'm eternal, yeah. And I've been living longer than the Lord. Boy, if I ain't believing God, I won't see nothing but them wild. Gotta tell him you a king. You will never reach me cause I'm tied to a chick, dog. Nah, I ain't no regret, dog. Standing on the business, yeah. Everything you want, I know how to get it started. I'm like a cigarette. You want smoke, you get lit up.
What is going down?
Hello, everyone again. Listen, the Orange Hole is giving a speech, so we're gonna listen to what this bitch says. Okay, all right. I'm putting it on
What's
my
up,
screen.
Josh? What's up, Lawanda? What's up, everybody? Can you blow up the screen so we can see it better? 5. There you go.
Operating in the Gulf, so we're putting up risk insurance. We'll no mail-in ballot scams. So we have exceptions for the military, for sick, for disabled, and for people that are away, business trips or whatever. Even vacations will be very liberal in that. We've added 2 things to it: no men and women sports and no transgender mutilization of our children. We don't want it's mutilization of our children, and we don't want that. So we added those 2 things. That's the 5 points. We have 5 very good points. It polls at 86% with Democrats. Think of that. The overall vote is 86%. With Republicans, it's 98%. And the only one opposed to it is a Democrat leadership because they cheat. They want to cheat. So we added those 2 points. We're going for the gold, and we're going to have to fight like hell. Now, certain things will happen. Certain things will take place. I'm here to do a great job for the country. But we don't have a country, if we're going to have elections that are so corrupt and so dishonest like we've witnessed over the last period of time. You know,
Hey, 5, can you pause that real quick for me?
I gotta say
this.
Has, like nobody has.
Can you hear me, 5?
Of mail-in ballots like we have. No other country in the world. France went away from it. They all went. You know why? Because it's corrupt. And Jimmy Carter, when he had a commission, frankly, I think it's probably the best thing Jimmy Carter did. He said, you can't have mail-in voting because it's inherently dishonest. And it's turned out to be totally dishonest. So we're going to fight for it. Yeah.
Has Iran activated any sleeper cells inside the U.S.? There's reports that they have pressed that trigger button to activate those cells, at least abroad.
Well, they've been trying for a long time. We've been very much on top of it. One of the things we have to do is get the Democrats to stop the Democrat shutdown, because, as you know, the apparatus that looks into that, Schumer and the Democrats have shut it down, which tells you they probably hate our country a lot. But the Democrats have to open that up. But we've got very, very good intelligence into that. We know a lot of different things that have happened that have been very bad. A lot of them came in during the Biden open border period, but we have them under, we've got them, we're watching every single one of them. Yeah, we know a lot about them. The biggest problem we have is the Democrat shutdown. We know a lot about them, but the shutdown doesn't allow us to do what we have to do.
Do you have to take him out? Does he have a target on his back?
You mean the new supreme leader? You mean the son?
How can there be an Iran?
Well, I don't want to say that, but you know, I was disappointed because we think it's going to lead to just more of the same problem for the country. So I was disappointed to see their choice.
Thank you, sir. You've said you have someone in mind to be the new Iranian leadership, if not the Ayatollah's son. What are you looking for in that person? Are you looking at someone internal, given that you just said that their leadership has been decimated?
I like the idea of, internal and eternal, come to think of it. But I like the idea of internal because it works well. I mean, I think we've proven that so far in Venezuela. We have a woman, Delcy, who has been, president of the country, very respected, she's doing a great job. And it's, no disruption. We had, as you remember, Iraq, where everybody got fired. The military got fired. The police got fired. The politicians got fired. There was nobody. And you know what they turned into? ISIS. And we don't want that. We don't want that. So I would like to see people that are inside go. Now they talk about the son of the Shah. They talk about other people, but hasn't been there in many, many years. We have a formula that's been very good so far, and I think it'll continue to be good. The relationship is extraordinary with Venezuela, smart country. We've taken out 100 million barrels of oil. It's right now in Houston being taken care of and made so beautiful. And you have to see this at work. They have it's brought to the refineries. It's being refined in Houston, which is made exactly for that product. And so far, but it's 100 million barrels of oil, and now they have another 100 million barrels coming. And it's like a partnership. We're getting along so well with them. It's great for Venezuela, and it's great for the United States. Yeah, please go ahead.
Mr. President, you just suggested that Iran somehow got its hands on a Tomahawk and bombed its own elementary school on the first day of the war. But you're the only person in your government saying this. Even your defense secretary wouldn't say that when he was asked, standing over your shoulder on your plane on Saturday. Why are you the only person saying this?
Because I just don't know enough about it. I think it's something that I was told is under investigation. But Tomahawks are used by others, as you know. Numerous other nations have Tomahawks. They buy them from us. But I will certainly, whatever the report shows, I'm willing to live with that report. Yeah, please.
You said earlier that we've already won in many ways, but we haven't won enough. What do you consider enough? What's your baseline?
Where they're not going to be starting the following day to develop a nuclear weapon, where they'll look at that man and some other people from the administration and say, all right, we're not going to do it. They were not willing to say that. And when Steve called up and he said that to me, I said, well, here we go. Let's do it the hard way. But the hard way, I think, is probably the easy way. When basically I can see that they will no longer have any capacity whatsoever for a very long period of time of developing weaponry that could be used against the United States, Israel, or any of our allies. We have great allies in the Middle East, great countries that are allies. And they were staying out of it until they got hit. Someday they'll have to do a story. Why did he do that? Why did they do that? But they were going to hit them. If I didn't hit them first, they were going to hit our allies first. I believe, upon information and belief, but I believe that he was going to, they were going to take over the Middle East. They were looking to take over the Middle East. Now, had Operation Midnight Hammer not taken place, that was definite, because they would have had a nuclear weapon within a matter of weeks. But that took place. That was a setback. But look at the number of missiles they were able to buy and make over the last 6 months. And those missiles were aimed at various countries. And when you look at over 1,000 missiles shot at like UAE, they were looking to take over the Middle East. We got there first. We're lucky. I'll tell you what, the Middle East and those countries, very rich countries, are very lucky that I was president instead of somebody else.
Points of disagreement between yourself and your vice president when it comes to U.S. action in Iran?
I don't think so, no. No, we get along very well on this. He was, I would say, philosophically a little bit different than me. I think he was maybe less enthusiastic about going, but he was quite enthusiastic. But I felt it was something we had to do. I didn't feel we had a choice. If we didn't do it, they would have done it to us. I felt, based on the negotiations that were being had by Steve Witkoff and Jared Kushner and Marco and Pete, and everybody was involved, I felt that they were looking to tap us along before they hit, and I thought they were going to hit. And if they hit us first, that would have been a very bad thing. In the back, please, in the back. About the Strait, you mean? Yeah, well, I want to keep it open. I want to keep it good. You know, it doesn't pertain to us so much as it does to China. We're really helping China here and other countries because they get a lot of their energy from the Straits. But hey, look, we have a good relationship with China. It's my honor to do it. Yeah.
Supreme Leader, you have called him an unacceptable choice. So does he have a target on his back? And how can you say
I don't want to say whether or not he does because that would be inappropriate. But hey, look, I had a target on my back because, as you people wrote pretty well, they caught the assassin that was after me. So we just got them first, but they caught the assassin. They have him now in custody that was after me. So, you know, but people don't like to mention that, but they did catch him. And I'd like to congratulate our military, Secret Service, FBI, all of the people that worked on that, but they did. Yeah, please. Go ahead. No, go ahead, please.
Thank you, Mr. President. You promised the Iranian people you would help them, but it sounds like you're willing to end this fight after your military objectives have wrapped up. Isn't that a betrayal of
Will
the
I
people?
help them? I'd like to, if they can behave, but they've been very menacing. You know, they're great people. They have an amazing population. It's amazing, smart, brilliant, energetic. They have a great, I'd love to help them, but they have to be in a system that allows them to be helped. And right now they're in a system that only allows failure. And I don't want that. And I want a system that's not going to be attacking us. We want a system that can lead to many years of peace. And if we can't have that, we might as well get it over with right now. Yeah, please.
Mr. President, as of today, there have been 8 U.S. military fatalities associated with the war in Iran. How many Americans
5. Can you hear me?
To have in this war?
Well, as I said before, when you have conflict, it's been a very big 2 days, I have to say.
5.
We'll be heading back to Washington, D.C. right after this. And I'd like to wish everyone a very good evening. And over the weekend, the United States military and the Israeli Defense Forces continued Operation Epic Fury very successfully. Over the past 9 days, we've carried out some of the most powerful and complex military strikes and maneuvers the world has ever seen. Now, you add that up to all of the other things, Midnight Hammer, getting rid of the nuclear threat from Iran, which was a big moment in history, in my opinion, and the great success we've had in Venezuela and all other places. Every place we've gone, we've had tremendous success. But while we're doing all of these things, we're achieving major strides toward completing our military objective. And some people could say they're pretty well complete. We've wiped every single force in Iran out very completely. Most of Iran's naval power has been sunk. It's on the bottom of the sea. It's almost 50 ships. I was just notified it's 51 ships. I didn't know they had that many. Didn't last very long. And these are fighting vessels. They're meant to fight, but they're not meant to fight against us. We continue to target Iran's drone and missile capabilities. Their drones are way down. Their drone manufacturing has been hit starting today. We know all of the places they manufacture the drones, and they're being hit one after another. Their missile capability is down to about 10%, maybe less. We're also hitting where they make missiles and where they deliver missiles. We've struck over 5,000 targets to date, some of them very major targets. And we've left some of the most important targets for later in case we need to do it. If we hit them, it's going to take many years for them to be rebuilt, having to do with electricity production and many other things. So we're not looking to do that if we don't have to. But they're the kind of things that are very easy to hit, but very devastating if they are hit. We are waiting to see what happens before we hit them. We could take them all out in one day, but it's all resulting in a 90% decline in various things, but in particular, Iranian missile launchers and 83% drop in drone launchers. As you know, the drone launchers are pretty well shot, but we're at over 90% decline in the Iranian missile launchers, which is very hard to reproduce and very hard to get. And usually what we were able to do through great equipment, a lot of smart people, as soon as they sent a missile up from a launcher, we were able to knock out that launcher within a period of 5 minutes or less, accurately right on the noggin. So now we have low-cost interceptors effectively combating Iranian drones, and our B-2 bombers recently dropped dozens of 2,000-pound bombs to destroy missile launchers all over Iran and buried deep under Iranian soil in many cases. The soil was no match. And we're also annihilating the manufacturing base that the regime uses to build drones and missiles at a rate that nobody thought was possible. We're knocking them out. We know where they all are. We're knocking them out very quickly. We're ahead of our initial timeline by a lot. I would say that we probably would not have thought after a month we'd be here. In addition to the fact that we've taken out the leadership twice and maybe 3 times. And we, as you know, we want to be involved. We don't want another president that maybe wouldn't be willing to do what I'm willing to do for the good of the world, for the good of our nation, to be stuck with a situation in 5 years or 10 years from now. So we think they should put a president in, or the head of the country in, that's going to be able to do something peacefully for a change. They've been doing this for 47 years, killing people for 47 years, whether it's the barracks or even the SS Cole, where they were involved very strongly. They always denied it, but where they were very strong.
He's talking about his goddamn self right now. He's talking about
5. Can you hear me?
Off people and everything.
5.
And they need a president who's going to not do all of that. He's talking about goddamn
opportunities to renounce their nuclear ambitions, which they had just a short while ago. They told Mr. Witkoff, who is standing right over here, they said, they actually said, we want to keep building. Essentially, in a real nutshell, we want to continue to build nuclear weapons. If we didn't knock out Midnight Hammer, if we didn't knock out their Iranian potential, if we didn't do that with Midnight Hammer, they would have had a nuclear weapon. They would have used it long before now. And at a minimum, Israel
5. Can you hear me?
Annihilated. I was very lucky that we had the courage to do that, that we had the talented pilots and the great
5.
equipment. The B-2 bombers are unbelievable. We ordered 25 more, by the way. The newer, better version. It's we have the greatest military in the world. We have the greatest equipment in the world by far. You see that no matter where we go. You still need the people, though, to operate it and to use it. And those are the people that we cherish. Even after we obliterated their key nuclear sites in Operation Midnight Hammer, they never negotiated in good faith. They still continued to say, we want to build nuclear. We want enrichment at levels that were unacceptable. And they even turned down an offer for unlimited free nuclear fuel forever for civilian purposes. We had people offering them free nuclear fuel. They weren't interested in that because they wanted to build a nuclear weapon. So instead, the regime was trying to reconstitute its weapons program at a different site. They couldn't go back to where they were, the 3 sites that we obliterated. But they were starting work at another site, a different site, different kind of a site. And that was protected by granite. They wanted it protected. Granite's pretty good, but they wanted it protected by a lot deeper. They wanted to go a lot deeper, and they started the process while rapidly building conventional ballistic missiles.
5, can you hear me?
At the same time, that threatened our overseas bases and soon could have reached even our homeland. The regime's intention was to use this exponentially growing ballistic missile threat to make it virtually impossible to prevent them from obtaining a nuclear weapon. So as you probably saw, they had a tremendous number of missiles, most of which are now being used or destroyed, and very unsuccessfully used, because we have been able, for the most part, to shoot them all down. What incredible technology. The Patriots have been unbelievable, and other things. And the laser technology that we have now is incredible. It's coming out pretty soon. where literally lasers will do the work of, at a lot less cost, do the work of what the Patriots are doing or what other things are doing. The situation was very quickly approaching the point of no return, and the United States found it intolerable, in my opinion, based on what Steve and Jared and Pete and others were telling me, Marco, so involved, that I thought that they were going to attack us. I thought they would, if we didn't do this at the time we did it, I think they had in mind to attack us. If you notice, they did something which was very foolish, very stupid, I would say. They attacked their neighbors, and their neighbors were largely neutral, or at least weren't going to be involved, and they got attacked. And it had the reverse effect. The neighbors came onto our side and started attacking them, and actually quite successfully. If you look at Saudi Arabia, you look at UAE, Qatar, and others, but they were strong and they were smart, but they got attacked. Nobody, when I first heard it, I said, no, somebody made a mistake. There was no mistake. UAE had over 1,000 missiles shot at it, knocked them almost
Get your
all
ass
down.
out the way.
On the very first day I came down the escalator in 2015, I said, quote, I will stop Iran from getting nuclear weapons. And all I'm doing is keeping my promise. Think of that. That was in 2015. I said it. It was a threat then, a much bigger threat now, but no longer a threat, not for a long time anyway. We want to keep it that way. As we continue Operation Epic Fury, we're also focused on keeping energy and oil flowing to the world.
Can y'all hear me in the
Will not
chat?
allow a terrorist regime to hold the world hostage and attempt to stop the globe's oil supply. And if Iran does anything to do that, they'll get hit at a much, much harder level. I will take out those targets that were easy and that I mentioned just before. We'll take them out so quickly, they'll never be able to recover, ever. If they want to play that game, they better not play that game. In the long run, oil supplies will be dramatically more secure without the threat of Iranian ships, drones, missiles, nuclear menace, or anything. So the Strait of Hormuz is going to
come out.
Remain safe. We have a lot of Navy ships there. We have the best equipment in the world, inspecting for mines. Again, most of their ships are down at the bottom of the sea, but we will hit them so hard that it will not be possible for them or anybody else helping them to ever recover that section of the world if they do anything. In recent years, the regime and its terror proxies have launched attacks on hundreds of commercial vessels. We're putting an end to all of this threat once and for all, and the result will be lower oil prices, oil and gas prices for American families. We've done that. We've done it. We brought it very low. This was just an excursion into something that had to be done. We're getting very close to finishing that too. In the meantime, during this brief disruption, the United States is offering political risk insurance to any tankers operating in the Gulf. So we're putting up risk insurance. We'll perhaps go alongside of them for protection. We don't think it'll be necessary if it is. And if they do anything, the price will be incalculable. It will be so great that they will have wished they never did it, because you have to keep the straits flowing. With all of that, it affects other countries much more than it does the United States. It doesn't really affect us. We have so much oil. We have tremendous oil and gas, much more than we need. We have Venezuela now as our new partner, great partner. It worked out so wonderful. We're working with the administration, the president, and it's a massive source of oil, gas, everything. But
Can y'all tell Five that
position.
She can't
but
hear
very
me?
unfair to other parts of the world, like China as an example. I mean, we're doing this for the other parts of the world, including countries like China. They get a lot of their oil through the straits. So we're doing this. We have a very good relationship with President Xi in China. I'm going there in a short period of time, and we're protecting the world from what these lunatics are trying to do, and very successfully, I might add. We're also waiving certain oil-related sanctions to reduce prices. So we have sanctions on some countries. We're going to take those sanctions off. till this straightens out, then who knows, maybe we won't have to put them on. There'll be so much peace. But when the time comes, the U.S. Navy and its partners will escort tankers through the strait if needed. I hope it's not going to be needed, but if it's needed, we'll escort them right through. And we have the greatest mine-sweeping ability. We have the greatest ships and all of the, we know exactly where they're placed. We'll get them out of there very fast, but we hope we don't have any of that. And again, if they do that, if they play that game, we're going to hit them at a level that they have not seen before. So we're winning very.
I got the comments on the TV, and I seen somebody say, yes, we can hear you, but so I switched back over to here. But if you're talking right now, I can't hear you. All right, hold on. I'll come back. I'll refresh. All right, can you hear me now? Hello? I hear your background, but I don't hear you talking. Is she there?
Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me, Five?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Oh my God, I was going crazy when you was playing that. I was literally going crazy because I had so much to fucking say. He is a liar. Y'all hear me? Do y'all hear me?
See,
he is a freaking liar.
What happens is when I'm on another tab, it mutes everything else. So if you're talking, so I got comments up on the feed. So if I happen to see it, then I'll come back over you.
Yeah, cause baby. Sir, you're a liar. And I don't know why you keep on getting on TV lying like that. Your own officials have gotten on here and said that they didn't see any proof. We're talking about Republicans and Democrats. And your own military have gotten on here and said that there was no proof that those people were going to do. It was no proof that we were in any life threatening situation where we had to get involved and bomb Iran. None. And what makes this even crazier is, sir, before you became president, we didn't have no problems with Iran. Iran been doing what they've been doing. We didn't have no problem with them. You wanted to start this war to try to steal their oil, like you did Venezuela. It's crazy. Oh, Venezuela has this good new president. They have this good new president. Yeah, she. This is why I say I don't believe in females should run anything, because if anything, she should have a problem that you came over there and took that man out of power and stole all their oil. That should be a problem, sir. That should definitely be a problem. And when I say the weirdo shit, I don't believe nothing that man got to say out of his mouth.
At all. Now you see why I titled it the way I titled it.
He's a liar. Everything he's saying out of his mouth is a lie. If y'all been doing y'all research, like we've been telling y'all to do, so y'all can keep up with us, he's a liar. Everything that he's talking about, he's lying. That's why I was trying to talk while you was playing what he was saying. He's a liar. He's a liar. All that we got over enough oil and this and this and this. Sir, first of all, Venezuela didn't give us no oil. Y'all want to stole that oil. Let us state facts. Y'all want to stole that oil. And we have over abundance more oil than what we need. Why is our gas prices so high, sir? Since we got this overabundance of what we need, why is our gas prices so freaking high? Ain't talking about that though.
If it's right here, why you want to steal it from other places? First of all, second of all, what
exactly?
Why?
And these people are full of shit. You hear me? When I say full of shit, full of shit. The shit that he's saying don't even go with what's real. It don't go. It don't make any sense. Nothing that he's saying makes any sense. People can be stupid and blind to it if they want to. He don't make any sense. Oh, America, we're so strong. We're the richest company. You're a fucking lie. We are not the richest company at all. We in so much debt, it don't make no fucking sense. The hell is he talking about? We are in debt. Don't fall for the what do you call it, propaganda? Don't fall for it.
America is hood rich. Listen, America is ghetto and a pimped out Gucci. That's what America is.
We ain't rich the way he talking about we rich. Those are facts. Those are facts. He is full of shit. Man, I wanted to come through the damn phone. I was driving, so I couldn't hit on everything that he was saying on. I'm saying now because I can't remember everything. But yeah, he's definitely a liar. Um, hold on, I want to look up something real quick because I had seen something, but I gotta fact check it before I say it. So go ahead, Five. I just want to look up something real quick.
All right, because when my legs start cooperating with me in the when I wake up, then I sit on the desktop, and then I'll be able to hear both tabs. But until then, I am on the laptop in the mornings. But here, let me bring it back up.
But we don't have a country if we're going to have elections that are so corrupt and so dishonest, like we've witnessed over the last period of time. You know, as an example, virtually nobody has nobody has a system of mail-in ballots like we have. No other country in the world. France went away from it. They all went, you know why? Because it's corrupt. And Jimmy Carter, when he had a commission, frankly, I think it's probably the best thing Jimmy Carter did. He said, you can't have mail-in voting because it's inherently dishonest. And it's turned out to be totally dishonest. So we're going to fight for it. Yeah.
Has Iran activated any sleeper cells inside the U.S.? There's reports that they have pressed that trigger button to activate those cells, at least abroad.
Well, they've been trying for a long time. We've been very much on top of it. One of the things we have to do is get the Democrats to stop the Democrat shutdown, because, as you know, the
All right, if you're talking, I can't hear you.
Can you hear me? My bad. Damn, my bad. So what I was saying was he's talking about these ballots that they ain't gonna be no good. People gonna be cheating this, that, and the third. Those ballot machines that people vote at are actually made in Venezuela. That's why is another reason why I think he got rid of the Venezuela president is because he wasn't gonna go with his agenda and fuck with them ballots machines. It's a lot to this video. When I say this man is crazy, he has lost his damn marbles. Okay, he's lost his marbles. What else did he just say in that little clip right there on Five?
He was saying how I think it was President. I can't remember what president he said, but he said that president said that the mail-in ballots were corrupt, and he's going to try to eliminate the mail-in ballots, and he was saying a lot. Like before we stopped it the first time, he said we need a president that's, basically going to follow his agenda, which we all know he don't want to get out of office type shit.
Mm. No, not about the ballots. It was something else he said after that.
Oh, I can't remember.
Okay. So this is, I'm gonna say allegedly, because I'm just gonna say alleged. There's a rumor that's going around made by a retired CIA analyst, Larry Johnson. He's trying to say that during an emergency meeting, that General Dan Kane, the chairman of the Joint Chief of Staff, had to block Trump from accessing the codes. You know, the codes where they push the button and the bomb go and the bomb come out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say allegedly. I believe it, but
Yeah.
that's here and there. People have their own beliefs. And this was supposed to happen in April, which is this month. He was trying to use them codes. Um, this war ain't about to be over no time soon, y'all. What's going on, your mama, man?
What's up, Super Troll? He's a goddamn toddler.
Yeah, I keep saying he's like a fat kid who can't get their way, so they want to whine and always talking about what I did, what I did, what I did, what I did. That's like when they was asking him about if he planned on giving Iran money. Oh, if they listen to me, I will. If they listen to me, I will. Iran said, bitch, you giving us $20 billion. That's what Iran said. To rebuild our city that you came over here and bombed the fuck up. That's what happens when you go to war. You got to pay to rebuild their countries that you tore up. That's part of it. I don't know why he keeps on trying to act like he has so much control when he doesn't have any. He doesn't have any control. That's why he's losing his goddamn mind. He don't have no control.
Because Congress is not stopping him, and the Supreme Court is not stopping him.
Oh, you missed it this morning. I was watching some other speech that he had did, and he said, even this is exactly what his words were. Even the Obama-looking judge was on my side.
You know what that means, right?
Yeah, the nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Even the nigga judge was on my side. He might as well have said the nigga judge.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's crazy. And that's supposed to be okay. Man, this man has no fucking class, no fucking dignity. He represents the U.S. like we are a fucking joke. And that's just being nice. That's saying it nicely. Craziness, man. This craziness. This craziness. When I say that shit be pissing me off when I'm listening to these reports that he's doing, it's pissing me off.
And like when I was trying to come up here the first time, right before you ended it, I was like, oh, what's this? Because it was in the recommendations. I was like, oh, what's this? So I stopped to look at it for a second, and then as soon as I got back over here,
Yeah, I was in the middle of trying to get out of an area, and I had to drop down.
Okay.
Cause had to get a little black. You know what I'm saying? And I
Mm-hmm.
ain't want y'all to hear me getting a little black. Okay.
Sometimes you got to get a little ethnic. You know, it happens.
hmm Um. I had also seen, which I couldn't freaking find, um, the video of Russia and Iran trying to unite and start. They want a full fledged World War III against America. They sick of us. So the orange man stated he keeps on acting like he's doing something for America, but at the end of the day, sir, we have had none of these problems with Iran or any other country. We kind of really been at peace for years. We have had peace talks for years. That's why none of our allied companies are 100% with us. We don't give a damn about no damn prince coming from or king coming from England, sitting with you, who's supposed to be one of our allied countries, because we know he has dirt up his sleeve, even in the evals. So we know that he's part of all of this too. Yeah. So we don't care about that. When I say it's been a lot going on, y'all, it's been a lot going on. What you think you see is a lot deeper to what you are seeing. What's going on? There's a lot of covering up shit going on. Um, I'm telling you, he's prolonging this goddamn war because he know he has to go back to court for them felonies that's still lingering in court. See, certain things can't happen while he's still president. They have a whole arrest warrant for his ass that's waiting on him when he's not president anymore. So a lot of this stuff is being prolonged. I think Congress is prolonging a lot of this stuff because we already heard talks of him saying that if he goes down, everybody goes down. So if I know somebody got some dirt on me and I don't want them to say anything, I'm gonna keep quiet.
So listen to all of the felons out there. Um, if you want to defer,
You
your sentencing and everything for about at least 4 years, maybe 8, win a presidency.
hmm hmm. So I just asked the chat. Mine's is a Gemini check. It's like the thing that checks to make sure things are real
Google Gemini.
that are being said, huh?
Google Gemini.
hmm
Okay.
And I asked about this relationship that Russia and Iran has going on. This is what it said. The relationship between Iran and Russia has shifted from a partnership to a much deeper strategy alignments, largely driven by mutual option to U.S. influence. As of April 2026, this uniting has become more visible and functional due to the recent conflict involving the U.S., Israel, and Iran that began earlier this year. Here is the current states of their cooperation. Okay. St. Petersburg, they have high level meetings such as the one between Putin and the Iranian foreign minister, whatever his name is, because I can't pronounce it, on April 27, 2026, have formalized their partnership. Both nations frame the U.S. as an aggressor. Russia has used its position in the UN Security Council to condemn U.S. led strikes and naval blockades against Iran, labeling them violations of the international law. Russia has been quick to support Iran's leadership transition following whatever that guy name is, because I can't pronounce it, y'all. Rise to supreme leader, viewing a stable Iran as a critical buffer from Western interests in the Middle East. Military intelligence. Why not a formal mutual defense treaty where one must go to war for the other? Their military collaboration is at the highest level in history. Reports indicate Russia has provided Iran with real time satellite imagery and data on U.S. warship and aircraft movements. This has helped Iran sustain its defenses and conduct more precise strikes. The drone for defense trade has intensified. Iran has supplied drones and missiles to Russia for use in Ukraine. And while Russia has provided advanced systems like the S-400 air defenses and upgraded drone technology to Iran. Can y'all hear me? Okay, both countries are under heavy U.S. sanctions, leading them to build a sanction-proof economic corridor. They are investing in trade routes that bypass Suez Canal and Western control waters by linking their bank system alternative to Swiss. They facilitate trade in local currencies, directly challenging the U.S. dollar. So, yeah, Russia, while he's playing games and acting like this stuff is not real and this stuff ain't happening, it's going down. The 27th was what, yesterday? Was yesterday, right? You don't see them make any mention of any of that, but it's real, and that's really what's going on right now. That's what's going on. Craziness. That's what's really going on. They ain't nobody talking about these two meeting yesterday. Now I seen it. I definitely, when I was watching, maybe that's what I gotta do when I stop again. I'm gonna check out the worldwide news because I think that's what I was on when I seen that they was getting together, and they was talking about coming against the US because they kept on saying Israel is safe. They kept saying Israel is safe. How Israel get with the US and cause and do all this war stuff, but all of a sudden now they safe. Y'all got to look at the bigger picture, y'all, because y'all haven't heard Israel saying not a damn thing lately. They've been real quiet, really, really quiet. So it's the things that make you go,
And I don't trust
okay.
him because he said he talked to the president of Venezuela. I don't trust him when he says that he talks to the president of any country after he said he talked to the president of Puerto Rico. I'm sorry. I don't believe him.
Man, the lies. You hear me? It's the lies for me. It's the lies. It's the lies for me, people. It's the lies for me. It is the lies for me. Another thing that he said, he tried to say um, that these sleeper cells was started one. They snuck in while Biden was in office. That's a lie. I hope y'all know that that's a lie. Them sleeper cells been here. Them
Yeah,
sleeper cells been here for years. Years before Biden even hit the office, they were already here. They've been here for years. And what's crazy is, huh?
matter of fact, didn't Jesse Ventura had that show while Bush was still in office? And he had an episode where it showed exactly how the sleeper cells work. Okay, they had that Denzel movie. I can't remember what it's called right now, but they had that Denzel movie before Biden ever hit office, and then they had that movie with Angelina Jolie called The Talks before Biden ever hit the office, and it's all about sleeper cells.
Man, listen. Y'all better start doing y'all research. Cause when I say he's a big liar, he's a big liar. And those are facts. Those are facts. Ain't nothing that he's talking about making sense. Nothing. Nothing. Man, them sleeper cells been here so damn long. It don't make no sense. They just be lying. Crazy shit.
The thing is, they train them so well that you would never know that they are not from the area that they are planted in. Like
Exactly.
the accent and everything. And as a matter of fact, they train them so well that they don't even remember until they get activated. If you talking, I can't hear you. I think you trying to talk, but you're probably going through an area right now. Yeah, I think she probably driving through one of them areas. Either that or we talking some real shit. And you know how YouTube does when people get to talking some real shit, they shit start fucking up. Um, so it's either one of those two things. Okay. Um, I think he's still up there yapping. Let me see. Yeah, he is. He's still up there yapping. So let me bring it back. I mean, we could bring it back, or we could release y'all into the wild. That's up to y'all. What y'all want to do. Matter of fact, let's try this out. Hold on. Let's try this out. We're gonna make a poll. Do you want to hear the orange hoe yapping, or are y'all sick of him? press 1 or 2. All right, y'all. Press 1 or 2. Do y'all want to hear what the orange? Do y'all want to hear the y'all orange hole yapping, or are y'all sick of him? Press 1 for yeah, let's hear the bitch, and 2 for now we sick of his ass.
They had kicked me off, y'all.
Lord.
They kicked me off. You know what I'm saying? Cause telling the truth. Say, get your ass out of here.
So y'all in the chat, press 1 for yeah, let's hear the bitch, and press 2 for now we sick of his ass. Ain't nobody on.
What you asked them?
I said, do y'all want to hear the orange hole yapping, or are y'all sick of him? Press 1 or 2. And the answers
Okay.
are yeah, we sick of yeah, let's hear the bitch. 2 is nah, we sick of his ass. I think they fell asleep. Now listen, don't be trying to tap on y'all screens, because that ain't how it works. You got to either type 1 or 2 in the chat. That's how this works, and it reads the chat.
Most people are definitely in the middle of their workday for sure. For sure. Yeah, I think they busy working on 5.
Either that, or they done fell asleep, or walked away from the computer, or their phone, or the computer, or something. Or they driving.
Like me, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to say, or you can save it, whatever part you didn't show. Kind of save it. Give me the stamp number. I can start it back up in the morning.
It's
So
live.
yeah.
It's live right now. So basically, I'll just send you the
Oh,
whole link.
okay.
Yeah, I'll send you the whole link.
Yeah, that's cool too. That's cool too. And I kind of skip past of what we already heard already. We can do that. We can do that. We can do that. And when I say these roads is little
You remember
in
when?
Houston,
You
these some little ass
remember when I?
roads.
You remember when I
Huh?
said you remember when I said when I use my AI? I mean my voice for the AI, it make me sound like an old lounge singer. I listen to the goddamn live back, and that really is my goddamn voice.
For the thing that you created?
For whatever I use my voice for to sing for.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's why I told you. Like, even the voices you use for the intro to the thing,
yeah,
it sound like us. That's why I was like, I
That's
said, how
funny.
the hell? I can't go down that road. How the hell did she pull that shit off?
That is funny.
Yeah, I was trying to figure it out. I was a little confused. I mean, like, what in the hell? Man, there's so much going on that they are not covering. The news channel is not covering. It's ridiculous. It's really ridiculous.
Yeah. But I think we really just wanted to come back and bring y'all a little bit of, the orange hoe. Um, his line ass.
I'm about to say to hear his lies, because that's
Yeah.
all his goddamn ass do is lie. I'm sick
Mm,
of it. When I say I'm sick of it, like, there's no way you think that people believe that. You trying to still convince us after all this time, you still trying to convince us that Iran was a threat to us when
mm.
your own people said it was no proof of a threat.
Well,
There was no proof.
he tried to convince us that the C word came from bats. And
Yeah, in China.
yeah, he has a personal problem with
You know, when I heard him say that, I said, "This man, something is really wrong with him.
hmm
Seriously wrong with him."
he has a personal problem with
Hmm.
them. And I think
Oh
that's a
yeah, he
real
do.
like
Because people don't believe in his beliefs. Like, I hate people that think that people are supposed to think like them and people are supposed to be like them. And if people don't think like them, then they're wrong. That's not the way the world works. If everybody thought the same and were doing the same things, the world wouldn't be unique. It wouldn't be unique. It would be unique. And that's what he wants it to be. He wants it to be uniform. He wants a one nation. He wants everybody thinking and talking the same. I don't know if y'all had caught it where he was talking to, see, and that's why I said I think that was part of the speech that I had bypassed this morning when I went live. I didn't even show it because I was actually watching it before I came live, and then when I went back trying to look for it, I couldn't find it. So he had said, "Oh, just to let any mayors know, any officials of any states know, if you're having problems with your people in your city or your states, I'm willing to send the military in." Yeah, because you're trying to make martial law, and you know that people are these mayors and these officials are against you coming in to take over their cities.
but
They're against it.
here's the thing.
They don't want you there, sir.
Here's the thing. Another thing about the Bible, because you say it has different feelings stuff. God also said that we got free will, okay? And he's trying to take away our free will, which is why I say what I say about that whole term. And I'm not going to say it on YouTube, but that's you know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's crazy, man. Telling you, if you don't stay prepared, ready, uh, you're gonna be doomed. Telling you, we got some real shit coming. If you can you get in contact with Big Slump for me? Cause I want to do a combo to see with Big Slump. If we could try to get him tomorrow to see if he busy. Um,
I do not
I
have
want to chit chat with him because I like hearing his point of view.
I do not have his
If
IG.
anybody in the chat has Big Slump information, and they can pass it along to
You know
Five,
what?
we appreciate
88.
it.
88.
Mm.
Get in contact with 88. I think she got his IG.
Okay. See, I gotta remember what 88's what her page name is again, because if 88 not like on there, or she ain't posted nothing, I never can remember what her name is to even look her up on there. So I'm gonna have to look or ask somebody. What is that? I sound blind as a bat. Even with my glasses on, I'm blind, y'all. I'm sick of it. But yeah, I guess until tomorrow. What you think, Five?
Yeah, well, thank y'all for coming back. You know what I mean? In both lives, whether you are here in the live or the replay, you are here, and that is what matters. Thank you for all the cheers. Thank you for chilling. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for liking. We are finna release y'all back into the wild. I'm gonna need y'all to get y'all bulletproof vests. Y'all know how these YouTube streets are. So until we see y'all again somewhere around here, have a good day.
Thanks for rocking out with your girls, you know what I'm saying?
It's been real, baby, but we got to go.
If you get blocked or timed out, it's just business, nothing personal.
Now see, if you had got you some act right, that wouldn't have happened in the first place.
Bye, we out.
Y'all come back now. You hear?